What's up, clan? Hope 2025 has been treating you well thus far. Like I indicated, I will be starting to trade the 100K valuation. I took my first trade on it. It was definitely successful. So we're going to do a quick trade recap on that trade. I think it was Euro USD I took the trade on. So we're just going to go ahead and look at the entire top down analysis on that. Cool. Cool. Okay, so now that we're on the chats, let's just dive into it. Um, why do I have this box here? Valid question. So at the time, all of this price action that you're seeing here, obviously it wasn't there. All these bearish candles that you're seeing here wasn't there. So essentially, we wanted to go ahead and circle off this daily order block. So basically all of here, I saw a daily order block. Let me just mark it off right here. So this is the daily order block that I saw. Of course, a consolidation followed by an expansion to the downside. You have numerous terminologies, but yeah. So an expansion to the downside doing what? Breaking this low right here, right? You had price reversing into this you had price reversing after that expansion, right? For what? A continuation. um or a distribution, like I mentioned, different terminologies. However, price came back into the zone. When price came back into the zone, I took note of a few things, right? On my, let me just go ahead and fix that up. On my 1 hour time frame, I took note of this low right here. What I said to myself is, if I want price to go bearish, I would like for price to break this low. Okay, so this is the low that I would like price to break. Let me just take out these other markings. No, I'll leave this one. So this is the low that I would like price to break. Now on the 50-minute time frame, different brokers. So you'll see what I mean. So on the 50-minute time frame, this is what I was looking at the time, right? And then you could see this nice expansion on the 50-minute time frame right here. Bam, doing what? Completely breaking this low. Okay. What I did, I wait for a retracement back into this expansion, 50-minute expansion, right? Which basically created a small time frame fair value gap, right? Or some people like to call it an imbalance. An imbalance. Why an imbalance? An imbalance because you have a sell side imbalance, right? Buy side inefficiency, meaning within this two price points, they lack buying orders, right? So of course, price loves to rebalance itself. Now, on my broker, you had a nice wick going straight into the midpoint of this expansion, and this is why I took the trade. And I targeted the, let me just fix that up real quick. That's the bad thing about trading view. It's like you get lost. Okay. And I targeted the close. Some people love to target wicks. So someone else would have gotten out right here for a 1:3. But me personally, I've seen price um wick after a close and reverse. So I like to target the close. If you have a hard time identifying the close, if you go on your line chart, it would show you the actual close of price. Okay. So when price targeted the close, I got out for a 2:3. Um, like I mentioned on my broker, you had a nice little wick tapping me in, running into this low that price broke from. But on TradingView, it looks a bit different. But at the end of the day, it was a 1:2.3. And of course, it all makes sense because on my broker, monetary wise, I got 2,300 and change, right? So it's on the screen there for you to see. But that is essentially the entire trade that I took on EU. So that's pretty much it. That was a top down analysis. That was everything on the trade.